know what y'all thinking. So what's the set this up again? What's the premise on this?
High school. So this one is a high school graduation.
Okay.
Let's see the let's see the outcome of this high school graduation.
Hey yo. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just saw a thing the other day, and it was the schools putting out memos on these parents coming to school dressed all scandalous and shit, like no more head bonnets, no pajamas, no flip flops, no you know how they have those shoes that they wear to bed. Yeah, like they literally wrote it. It's written on the doors. You can't enter the school if you're wearing these things. Because I guess the kids been complaining, like, because it is a lot of ratchet checks out here now.
Man, but I'm an educator, P, and I done seen some girls walk up to that school in see-through leggings.
Yeah, the mothers, right?
Girls, moms.
I'm talking about the mothers that come to the school.
Oh, this is for the mothers?
And they just dress like to the point where schools now are putting mandates in how the parents should be dressed when they come to school. When the hell was that ever a thing? Like, think about that shit. Like, the school got to tell the parents. So how are the kids coming to school if the school got to tell the parents how to dress?
True. I tell a story after we load up the clip.
All right, yeah, let's get it.
Let's get this one.
Track there for a little bit.
So this one, just kind of bear with the video. It's poor, but
okay,
let's run it.
Not listen to this speech. It was my fault that we missed it in the program.
People walking out.
Look who's leaving, all the black people.
So if you didn't hear it, let's pull it up one more time.
Yeah, what did she say? Something about black people.
Yeah. So she said, if you see the people who are walking out, they're all black people. So they forgot to put a memo inside of the announcement. And so while she was talking, they started walking out. But let me run it back one more time.
It is so rude to not listen to this speech. It was my fault that we missed it in the program.
People walking out.
Look who's leaving, all the black people.
Well, she said they're all black people?
Yeah. So she said, look who's leaving. It's all black people.
Now,
what's your thoughts? Where did this? So this one is parents leave high school graduation early, and the principal says, look who's leaving, all the black people. It doesn't say where. Let's do some research, see where this was taken from. But what's your thoughts while I look that up?
Well, I feel like I need a little more context, but I'll comment on what I heard. I mean, niggas like to leave shit early. She ain't lying. She only could say what she see.
Well, this is the old video though. It says it's 5 years old.
Hey yo, on some real shit, she should have just get Froggy and say, "Look, all the niggas leaving, or the ninjas." But as an educator, as somebody on that level, you can't say that.
Yeah, but
she said what was right,
and I think so because that's the whole thing. It's tricky. It's one of those tricky slurps. Because I feel we're black people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's who's like, leaving? Some black people.
The black people, but the reality is, and that's why I do see that card being played sometimes, where it's like, you could say white person or white people, but
the minute you say black person, it's a problem.
White people can't say black people in a crowd.
I can see
you
that.
get what I'm trying to say? So I learned not to hype it up because but it's that kind of what they call it. I like the way one time someone explained
it added a little something to it.
Yeah,
but
it's like a covert or undertone, like they call it an undertone
Yeah.
racism. Yeah,
I mean, this
that's
is a tough one. I mean, it's pretty.
I
So,
won't call her racist because you could
what
tell
was the
she
outcome of that? Do you know?
people walked out, but I wouldn't call her racist because you
Nah.
could tell she talked to people. It's not like she has friends and that's how she talked to her friends or whatever, that type of thing, so this one, I think it shouldn't have happened, but still I wouldn't be mad at
Um,
her.
run it back one more time.
People are being so rude to not listen to this speech. It was my fault that we missed it in the program.
Keep walking up.
Look who's leaving, all the black people.
I wonder if they ever said the speech.
People are being so rude.
So they all left after that.
Yeah, I don't think. And then again, 5 years ago, the climate was different.
Yeah.
The climate was different. No lie, the climate was
What
different.
state
So
was that? Do you know? That had to be down south somewhere.
it didn't give me. Let's see.
But in today's environment,
Yeah, the climate changed a little bit.
I don't know. You might still get the same response to that. But
Yeah,
I
depending
don't.
where you go.
Because you know what, too? Another thing, graduations are usually pretty iffy because they just trying to get the heck up out of there.
Yeah,
So sometimes, people are impatient. People want to go. One or two may go, but everybody wasn't going. It was maybe one or two. I wonder if she got reprimanded for that.
I don't know. Okay, so this incident took place in Greensville High School graduation ceremony in South Carolina in 2018. The
Hmm.
principal who made a commencement speech was later put on administrative leave due to the backlash from the public and the school committee. The situation
Okay.
highlights the ongoing concern of racial um, yeah,
I
but
figured that
hmm
definitely because that was a little graunchy.
yeah.
But
So this was South Carolina. You-
it was
P, once
expected.
they, uh, I don't want to sound stereotypical, but you're talking South Carolina. You're talking South Carolina.
Things down there move a little different.
Boy, I drove through South Carolina when I was like 19, and my brother
Hmm.
said, "Boy, don't stop too long." I went in there. I said, "I remember North Carolina is good." When I went to South Carolina, I did see a slight difference. This was over 20 years ago,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
But, you know, I walked in and that was the thing. That's what made me look at the world slightly different when I started traveling out of Connecticut. Because when I started going down south, like in Connecticut, we walking, what up, what up, what up, you went
Yeah.
down south, you went in like, what up, how y'all doing? Yeah, man, nobody moved. Everybody just was like, y'all got soda in the fridge? They didn't even answer. Like, let me get a soda, let me get this, bang, pay my money, get out.
Yeah,
Because
that shit's crazy. It's a whole new world.
yeah, but I don't think it's like that today. I don't know, but back then, we talking about 2001, 2002.
That was a
Yeah,
different time.
that was a whole different time. Yep.
That was shit, George Bush era.
Yeah,
I remember when he passed a law about hazing and shit
man,
and
and
bullying. He was the one that passed the hate crime law
but
after he
they were
dragged that kid
dying.
in the street with the truck through Texas.
Whew.
Yeah, that one was definitely whew,
I'm trying to see who was the president for that.
GW because he was ahead of Obama. Obama came in 08 in 2000. He took over from Bill Clinton.
I remember massive. You sure it wasn't Junior? George. It was George Bush.
Yeah.
Junior came later. Yeah,
Cena
it
only
was a.
served 4 years. Clinton beat him out to become
Yeah, exactly. That's what
yeah.
I was thinking
Senior
about. Yeah,
senior was the Iraq War.
Yeah, he ran against
And
Al
then
Gore.
GW was actually Senior's campaign manager.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and he even scolded him on that because he kind of lost the American because they thought he should have went right into Iraq, but he only went and freed Kuwait.
Okay.
And that was one of the things because he could have disarmed Saddam back then, but he didn't. So that was one of the main reasons when he lost the election the following year because Americans looked at him as being weak.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how politics is, man.
Yeah, it's real crazy. So that was this one, right? So you was talking about going up to the school looking raunchy. I remember when I was younger. I'm calling names. So Miss Strestro, you hear the name? That's some Trinidadian name.
Mm-hmm.
You know how and that was the day they used to beat in your hand, whatever. So I had on, you had to wear the school uniform, and I think I had on a blue and brown socks. That lady looked at me and hit me in my damn hand. P, I couldn't take that hit, P. I left.
Mm-hmm.
I went home. Like, Mom, the stupid lady lashed me again.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Mom was like, who lashed you? I like, Mr. Strong.
Mm-hmm.
Mom pulled up a half slip, walked up to the school. Bruh, you know my mom tall, butt cheeks and everything hanging out. She went up to that school, went into that class and cussed that lady out. Walked out and walked back home. That lady never hit me again after that. So, go ahead.
I mean, even when I went home the other day, somebody told me a similar story like that. This dude, and he was telling me that uncle beat his ass in school, like to the point where he couldn't walk and shit. And his father went up there and he goes, "Don't hit him again." And then he walked out. Yeah, it was some of them dudes was just so used to abuse people, man.
Yeah.
Like they
Used
beat
to,
for fun.
yeah, they if they didn't like you, they hit you.
Yeah.
You know, trust me,
That,
it has some teachers that would beat you, and we're talking about in the islands. Some
mm-hmm.
teachers would beat you to discipline you to do better, and you could tell the
Right.
ones
Exactly.
who was guiding you in the right way. Because I had teachers used to pinch you and grab you by boy, but with all of that, they would say, now sit down, read. You know,
Exactly.
if you hungry, they make sure you ate, or they make sure you get an extra school feed, and they
Right.
make sure
That's
that,
true.
yeah, they used to tuck your shirt in, put your shirt in your pants, pull up your socks, comb your hair, go in their bag, take out their comb, your hair nappy, comb your hair. I know your mother ain't sending you to school like that. So,
Hell no.
but man, and the ones that help you, you could tell because
Oh
you
yeah.
know,
Of course.
but yeah, but I was just correlating that to the one you said. So, but America's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. I wouldn't really want
Shit, when I first came here in '87, I got fucking paddled and shit in fucking elementary school.
for real.
Had a fucking one of those wooden tennis rackets and shit.
Oh man, that shit is
But it
weird.
wasn't nothing close to fucking the shit back home.
Okay.